Hey Advanced family, it's Doug and Claire here. We're sending lots of love from Parker's Community Church in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hi Advance, Mbonisi and Tashinga here.
Sending much love from One Tribe Church in Nairobi.
Hello Advance family, it's Greg and Lauren here.
We want to send loads of love and greetings from God First Church in Johannesburg.
Hello Advance family, this is Greg and Wendy Heasley.
Hi guys.
From Covenant Grace Church in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Just sending our love and greetings.
Hi, my name is Makosi.
And my name is Mosala. We are lead Grace Generation Church in Pietermaritzburg, South Africa.
And we send lots of love from the rest of the eldership team in Grace Gen. Thank you.
Hello Advance, this is Pastor Moses and Sarah from Covenant Global Ministries, Kampala, Uganda. With much love, we send greetings to you all.
Hello! Hi Advance!
Sending you so much love from us, the Haineses, Roger and Nikki, and our girls in Common Ground Church, Bloberg, which is in Cape Town.
Hi Advance family, Tank and Jaela here from Madagascar.
And we send you greetings and loves from our church, Tana City Center Church in Antananarivo.
Hi Advance familie, dit is Jacqueline.
En Theo, baie liefde groete van Beacon Kerk, Langebaan.
Hey Advance family, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're bringing you greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. This is a quick review about what's happening on the African continent.
As we all know, this has been a super unusual year with the introduction of COVID in the world, and Africa as a continent has been hard hit. Steve, tell us some of the stats.
3.5 million COVID cases, 88,000 deaths, and the economies across the African continent severely impacted in this season.
Yeah, so things here on the continent have been brutal, but one of the things we've really come to value and appreciate freshly is partnership in this time. I think we all know we value partnership in the getting together and the praying for each other and edging each other on. But over the last while, we've seen a new kind of camaraderie and support and a learning from each other. Churches supporting other churches financially, helping everybody get through. Churches being mobilized in beautiful ways in this crisis season.
One of the ways that churches have really excelled is in the way that they have cared for the poor and marginalized in their communities.
Yeah, New Gen, one of our churches here in Somerset West, just outside of the city of Cape Town, have done really well. They've raised over 2.5 million rand. They've teamed up with some other churches in their city, and they've participated in over 10,000 food parcels being delivered to people in need.
Common Ground Church in Cape Town mobilized volunteers across its different congregations and were able to work with an NGO and see over 50,000 meals distributed across the city of Cape Town.
Yeah, you guys at Jubes have also done fantastically, raising almost 800,000 rands towards supporting people and food parcels and empowering those who've been most hard hit by this at this time.
Churches in Joburg have also done a really terrific job. God First Midrand have partnered with 5 other churches in its vicinity and been able to raise over R1 million to care for the poor amongst them. God First Four Ways have supported 600 families through the entirety of the COVID moment, which is really an incredible effort. And then Parkhurst Community Church in Joburg have assisted, in addition to the poor amongst them, have also assisted 60 individuals get IDs, which has enabled them to access government grants.
We could tell you many more of these stories. We don't have time for that now. Maybe just one more from One Tribe Church up in Nairobi, Kenya. It's been fantastic to see how they have rallied. They raised over $10,000 to serve and support in their context in the great city of Nairobi.
Another major challenge that we faced on the African continent this year has been the brain cancer situation with Sheshi Kaniki, who leads the church in Dar es Salaam. And we have sought to support and encourage him through this difficult time. And Sheshi is going to just give us a quick update about how things are going. Over to you, Sheshi.
Hello, Advance family. Hope you are doing well. Greetings from Dar es Salaam. Well, 2020 was quite the year with the COVID pandemic turning our worlds upside down. And for us here in Dar es Salaam, we had the added challenge of my brain cancer diagnosis. As we enter 2021, we are continuing to trust God for His amazing grace and His faithfulness. Thank you so much for walking with us through this journey. Thank you for your prayers. for your words of encouragement, for Bible verses, for financial support. We're so grateful for how you have been true family to us during this season. And we've also seen God working in our family, bringing us closer together and to Him. We've seen Him working in the church as we see our life groups going to a new level, as we are about to appoint 3 new elders. So God is at work even in the midst of these challenges. Love you, God bless you, and have a great 2021.
Thanks, Sheshi. We want to continue to invite Advance family churches from around the world to continue to hold the Kaniki family up in prayer. We trust in God for His breakthrough in this moment and His peace and presence to be right with them where they are. Won't you join us in prayer for that? One of the other exciting areas that we've seen take ground over the last years in the church planting arena, where we've been cheering on some of the church planters that launched just pre-COVID and have managed to pivot and hold on to it and take ground in this unusual season. One of those churches is Hope Church, led by Greg and Adele in Durban, South Africa. These guys have done fantastic. They planted just 3 weeks before COVID hit, and we've seen them pivoting. We've seen them very nimble as a church plant, but they've been taking fantastic ground. They saw 7 people baptized at the end of last year. They went to church in the car park, drive-in church. They were trying everything as they launched this church, trying to faithfully bring the gospel to their city.
Here in Cape Town, Common Ground planted a church in the M5 corridor and launched just a month before lockdown. And despite the fact that they were no longer able to meet in the school hall that they were renting, they nevertheless supported that school and helped them through this COVID moment. And that church continues to meet online and is thriving and growing in their love for Jesus and each other.
One more great church planting story comes from Madagascar, where our good friend Tanterika planted our 2 young guys, Daniel and Yavu, about 6 months before COVID hit. Now, both of these guys are planting into under-resourced contexts, and when COVID hit, they've got about 75-80% of their people not on technology. They saw their income dry up with not being able to gather immediately, and it's been one of the cool stories of again seeing a strength of 4 advanced churches in the city of Antananarivo coming together, supporting each other, taking some new ground together through this. They were broadcasting on radio, prayer meetings, Sunday sermon moments. They tried new things to reach their people and get the gospel into the city in that context.
What a great story. It would be remiss of us not to lament on the number of gatherings that we weren't able to do in person as a result of COVID. We love getting together to instruct from God's word, encourage each other, pray, laugh together, and we haven't been able to do that. But we have been able to have some significant online events. Churches in South Africa gathered together for an online prayer moment, and over 400 people gathered to pray. We were able to have an excellent training opportunity online across the continent with PJ Smythe from the States and Andrew Wilson from the UK.
Yeah, good times. Some other areas that we've been able to take ground in is with the Advanced Church Planners Training Course, and we've seen the 4th cycle, 2-year cycle, come to an end. We've seen over 26 people fully graduate from the Church Planners Training Course, and many of those people sent out to plant churches. That continued online with kind of pre-filmed events and some Zoom interaction. And then we also had the Advanced Theology course, which really gained traction in the last year. We've seen over 300 people participating in that. We've got about 26 churches here on the African continent that are either involved or interested participating in that theology course. So brilliant to see.
Absolutely. We want to thank you for your love, prayer, and support and encouragement. Let's continue to plant and strengthen churches as we go into 2021.
Bless you guys.
God bless.